memorize everybody because these are great performers and they have great intros, and I'm going to read some of these because they're awesome. This young woman is a regular performer at the Kate and Beast Women. Check her out at her website, which I'll tell you in a moment. She's also in an all-female BC Boy lover band. She's crafty. Please welcome Amy Sumpter from AmySumpter.com.
Yes, it is true. I'm in an all-female BC Boy tribute band. My ladies are sitting right over there. She's crafty. It's kind of cool, actually learning the words, to all the, all the songs. But it's not cool when you're at a red light and you realize that your boss is next to you and you're like getting down in your car. You know what I mean? It's a little mortifying, especially it's pretty conservative. So it's like my face is red. All right. Now, you guys, my name is Amy Sumpter, and as you can see, I'm a tall, luscious lady. Bam! I'm a high kicker, and I also fall a lot. I do. I didn't realize the stage was like this short, so I might be coming down to you guys' level, all right? I'm just putting it out there. Please catch me, sir, all right? Please. My eyes on you now. Please. Like, I was at a concert, and I fell down a hill sober. That's embarrassing. And I'm going down the hill, and, like, I'm looking at my leg, and it looks like this, and I'm like, that's not good. And then I landed, and people started walking over me, and that's when I was like, this is how I die. Like, this right here. And then some guy was like, stop! And, like, this other guy helped me up, and I was so mortified. Again, because I was sober, and he helped me up, and I, like, limped on, and I woke up the next day, and I had a heartbeat in my kneecap. It's not supposed to be there, guys. Like, it's really bad. So I had to go to the emergency room, and then they told me to go to PT, and then I fell 3 more times in a month, okay? So I go to PT, and my PT lady's like, Amy, we want you to get a CAT scan done. Just make sure everything's okay up there. I'm like, yes, I'm glad that you got a kick out of it, sir. Thank you. Like, seriously, I was like, no, I've always been like this. Like, either my brain is just a tumor, or that's just my brain. Like, those are my choices, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's hard, guys. And I live on the north side, and I live very close to Wrigley Field. So I was walking around, and I always got my iPod on, and I have to admit, I'm on a runway in my head, I'm working it, America's Next Top Model, what? And I'm working it, and there's like people everywhere, and I pass a gentleman who's homeless, whatever, and I'm working it in my head, and he starts yelling something at me, and I'm like turning down my iPod like, what? And then suddenly I'm soaring through the air, I land on the ground, my iPod disconnects, and I just go, why? Into the night sky, because I fall all the time. And then I hear, you get back up, from the homeless man. And I did, all right? Because when the homeless give you life advice, you take it, all right? They have lived, they have seen things, they know things that we will never know, all right? So in that moment, I got back up in my life, like I became a country western song, basically. I was like, I got back up. And what's sad is I don't even like country music. I'm like, I'm sorry, I already have depression. I don't need yours, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. If I want to hear about your pickup truck, I'll call my dad. Okay, thanks. Thank you. He talks about it a lot. He does. He's like, Amy, have you seen my pickup truck? I've seen your pickup truck, Dad. Yeah, I have. Now, anybody here on OkCupid? Oh, wow. Me neither. Wow. You guys, trying to be open to love, and it's not working out. Like, it is not working out. The very first email I got from a gentleman, I will use that term loosely. A, he had no picture. I know what's going on, sir. You probably are a fan of Nickelback. No, all right? But like I said, I'm open to love. So, opened up the email. First line, I think you're very lovely. Well, I declare, sir. I'd like to admire your armpits. Like, is that the next thing I gotta worry about? Like, I gotta worry about my armpits, do my armpit exercise? Like, who? Anybody in this room into armpits? Like, am I missing something? That's what I thought, all right? Like, and I wanted to be really crass and be like, sir, everybody knows my mud flaps are my best feature. But I kept that to myself. But you know, like when someone kind of points something out to you that you're suddenly like uber aware of it? Like I once had a friend who said, sometimes before I leave my house, I have to make sure my nipples are straight. Like I have to straighten them out. I was like, what? And then one day I looked down and I was like at 10 and 2. And I was like, I get it. I get it now. So now you like someone points it out and suddenly you're aware of it. So now I'm very self-conscious of my armpits. Like I don't know if they live up to this guy's standards. Then, okay, as I said earlier, I am a tall, luscious lady. I am 6 feet tall, and when I fall, it is very far to the ground. But also, I had a gentleman say, I think you're quite beautiful, but I don't think I'm tall enough for you. And I was just like, buddy, like I don't have a height requirement on my site. Like I'm not saying you gotta be this tall to ride. I'm not saying that, okay? Because as Mama Sumpter used to say to me as I was growing up, and she really did say this to me, this is horrifying. Amy, it doesn't matter when you're lying down. I think I was like 15 when she told me this. I was like, goo, ma! And then she was also like, tall women lie longer, remember that. I was like, goo! Oh, it's horrifying, you guys. I think I'm going to delete my profile. I just can't do it anymore. But I'm going to leave you guys on this. There's a gentleman that I really, really like, and I get a little nervous. I get a little, like a demon nerd comes out of my face sometimes. And I just, like verbal diarrhea. And I think next time I see him, I'm just going to walk up to him, and I'm just going to assert myself, and I'm going to show him the true Sumpter, and I'm going to be like, I'm gonna be like, get up on this! Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, get up on this. I think it's too much, so I think I should turn it down a little bit. He likes it! Boom! Thank you so much, guys. My name is Sumpter. Thank you.